Hi, welcome back to our channel. If you haven't been here before, my wife and I are Canadians living in Cuenca, Ecuador, and we've done so for over 2 years now. Our channel is called iTravelers Life Abroad. Today I would like to talk to you about what to bring or not to bring if moving to Ecuador or specifically Cuenca. We'd watched lots of videos about Cuenca and Ecuador in general when searching whether to move here. We learned some basic truths. Bedding and linen quality is less than found in North America. Appliances, electronics are very expensive. Over-the-counter meds are sold by the unit and therefore more expensive. And special kitchenware items are hard to find and are expensive as well. Well, we've done lots of walking and lots of shopping in Cuenca to be able to provide you some commentary on these truths. So stay tuned and we'll tell you all about it.
Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed.
So let's get into the truths and myths of what to bring to Ecuador, or specifically Cuenca, if you're moving here. Yes, the bedding and the linens are not top notch. What's most important to understand though is that everything is metric. So you're going to have some difficulty in getting your bedding onto a mattress. So we do recommend that you bring your own bedding. We've priced out the similar quality sheets and linens and found that the prices are 40 to 50% more here in Ecuador. As for appliances, well, we purchased a toaster oven, coffee maker, a bread water filter, and a kettle. And all but the last item were 40 to 50% more than what would be found in North America. But of course, if you're going to bring them with you, you got to figure out the weight and the space and whether or not it is worthwhile. For kitchenware, we found that they have the same low quality Chinese made items that can be found in dollar stores and things like that. If you're wanting silicone items like bread pans, spatulas, and oven mitts that are better quality, then you're going to pay dearly because they're all imported. So we recommend that you would probably want to bring those. So for over quality medications, we've yet to purchase these if we brought our own, but we did fill a prescription and we were shocked at the price given that it was an NSAID that wasn't improved in North America, so it wasn't necessarily priced by Big Pharma. So we'd recommend that you bring your choice of pain relievers, antihistamines, vitamins, and supplements. Now, given everything that I've said so far, you can't really bring everything with you. You have to consider the cost of bringing it could far outweigh the premium price that they're charging to buy it here in the first place. We arrived with 2 suitcases each, one carry-on size, and one large check bag. When traveling economy, check bag is limited to 50 pounds and the linear dimension cannot be more than 62 inches. When flying in first class, the weight limit of a check bag is 70 pounds. Know that the carry-on baggage limit is 22 pounds. We found space vacuum bags, they're the compression type, to be very handy to fit everything into luggage. So when we began to pack to move to Ecuador, we packed for the spring-like weather that is known here in Cuenca. We brought long sleeve and short sleeve shirts, insulating layers, and rainproof shells. We also packed for higher elevation, brought hats, gloves, hiking boots, and downfill jackets. We also packed for the warm, hot climate weather that is found in the coastal and jungle areas. We brought shorts, sandals, t-shirts, swimwear, and we even have a mosquito mesh wear. Layering is key if you're living in Cuenca. Early mornings can be 8 to 13 degrees Celsius, which is 46 to 55 Fahrenheit. And by early afternoon, it can be 23 Celsius or 73 Fahrenheit. The footwear sold here is what we can best describe as entry level. While you can find quality leather shoes, you'll be hard pressed to find quality day hiking type shoes. Now, of recent, there are some specialty stores that are now selling them, but you're going to pay dearly. In fact, up to 50% more than what you'd pay in North America. So far, we found outdoor name brands like Columbia and North Face. However, the selection is very limited and the prices are way out there. We haven't seen names like Keen or Oboz. You'll find primarily shoes brands like Nike and Adidas, but again, they're all entry-level quality and for a higher price than in North America. There's a New Balance store and at the local mall, and I went in, and New Balance is known for their specialty widths, but they don't sell them because Ecuadorians don't have the wider feet that North Americans have. Know that the UV factor here, when there's no cloud, is 11 and above. Having a hat and sunscreen is highly recommended. We've observed most Cuencanos to be mindful of the sun. We seldom see anyone wearing shorts or short sleeve tops if they're Ecuadorian. We've even observed many walking with jackets over their heads to shelter themselves from the sun. So the apartments that we rented here are modern concrete structures with commercial sealed windows. We've needed to use space heaters in July and August, which is winter in the southern hemisphere. So consider that if you rent a place with panoramic windows, and unless your unit has the advantage of direct sunlight, you're going to feel cold at night or on rainy days. So consider bringing slippers or evening loungewear to keep warm. We even brought a 2-layer duvet, but have only needed 1 layer on our bed. Now, if you're wanting to shop on Amazon, there's options to do so. One of these is a Latin American web portal called Tienda Mia, which offers shopping and Amazon. Their prices are listed with shipping and duties included. So you experience some sticker shock initially. It's not as bad as it first appears, given that these prices are all inclusive. Another option is to shop at any online retailer in the USA and have shipped to a third-party broker who will ship it directly to you in Ecuador. To name 2 of these, there's AP Shipping and USA Valet. Both are located in the Miami area and they ship twice monthly. A third option is to ship to a mule, which is a person who makes frequent trips back and forth between the USA and Ecuador. Their prices vary and they bring your package with their luggage, most times avoiding the scrutiny of Ecuadorian customs. Now, as the fall 2024, Amazon is shipping directly to Ecuador with free shipping over $99 in purchases. We've ordered items and I'm happy to report that the items have arrived earlier than initially estimated. So Ecuador Customs have what's known as the 4x4 import rule, and this refers to 4 kilos, which is about 10 pounds, or under a $400 value. So generally, if you're not shipping electronics, these packages are not taxed. If you're thinking of driving here in Ecuador, or specifically Cuenca, you can do so in your North American driver's license during your visitor status. Once you get a temporary visa though, then you'd have to acquire an Ecuadorian driver's license. I mentioned this only as you're going to need a driver's abstract or a record from your home jurisdiction and have it apostilled 6 months fresh before you apply for your driver's license. So it's just something to consider bringing with you. I had no plans on driving when we arrived. I got into buying a motorcycle, which I hadn't done in 38 years, and next thing you know, I've got an Ecuadorian driver's license, and now we own a motorcycle and a car. We've met many who have moved to Ecuador with all their worldly possessions shipped in a container. As life throws curveballs, some regret doing so for various reasons. Either health or injury have intervened, or Ecuador isn't what they had foreseen, or even family matters necessitate the return home. We treated our move here in 2022 as a trial. Having come here with just luggage, we left ourselves open to make an easy exit. Anything that we had purchased during our first 2 years could be easily sold or given away if the need arose to leave. Now that we've been here 2 years and that we've obtained our permanent residency, we've adapted to living in Ecuador and we're making our forever home. We hope that we've been able to provide you with some insight into making preparations to either visit or live in Ecuador. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing as we plan to create other content with insights into life in Cuenca and Ecuador. Until next time, hasta luego.